Good morning. Well, good morning, afternoon. I'm good. How are you?
I'm good at it's like 7:30 in the morning here.
Oh, okay.
So we're
It's 10
flip-flopping
here.
this thing.
Okay, okay. Hi, Sissy Kimmy. How you doing?
Let's see, it's evening time for her, Anna, so she's having something. All right. Hey Marluz, I see you come on the stage. Glad to see you all. It's been a while. Brooke, Angel, you're more than welcome to come on the stage. Hey Marluz, how
Some
are
time ago.
you? Yeah, I was in the Netherlands for a whole month because my mom passed away on the 20th. And so I was there. I was in Oranje and in was in Rotterdam and in Oranje for a whole month. So, yeah.
Did you tell me that she passed away?
Yeah, my mom passed
I'm
away on
sorry to
the.
hear.
I was in Holland actually for the whole month of between January and February. I need to make these people moderators. Hold on. But this was not the time to connect with all the Dutch people that are over there. I did think about all of you. It was just not the time, for me to connect with all the amazing friends I made over there. But next time when I go, then hopefully we'll be able to do something. This time it was all about family and honoring my mom, which we did in a very beautiful way. I have to say, I'm very proud of my family. I mean, her grandkids flew from all over the world. There's only two that actually weren't able to make. It was just amazing to see all these kids. Kids, they're adults, right? But to me, they're my babies. The thing that they flew from all over, I mean, all over the world. Switzerland, China, Ghana. They came from all over. And before we get started, because I'm just gonna play over all of you today, all together, and then later on we'll start doing the one. I mean, like the way I was doing it before. But what I wanted to share with you all is what makes me so proud. And you can come on the stage, Brooke, Angel, V. You can come on the stage. Um, Krista, I'm glad you're here. And for those of you that later on when you listen to this on the replay, I am so proud of my nieces and my nephews because what they did, it's just so freaking amazing. After the funeral, we were over my brother's house in Rotterdam. And the oldest grandkid is 43, so the youngest one is actually my son who's 20. They went into a room, okay, grabbed a drink and grabbed a slice of pizza, and they went and closed the door and they went and talked it out. And basically, they said, anybody that wants to leave, you can go ahead and leave, and you have the opportunity to leave. And they discussed trauma. They discussed what they knew about what I told them, what they knew about, all the dysfunctional stuff. And then they discussed the things that they went through. And I'm telling you, these kids, and I call them kids because, they're kids to me, but they're adults. The bonding that took place, some of them had never met each other face to face. They, they just melted together as a family. It was just the most amazing thing that happened. So much healing took place in that room because I've told you before. I come out of you come. I mean, it was a mess. It was a mess in my life. You know, and of course, basically now what they're doing is they're healing so that all this crazy shit, and I'm just gonna say it the way it is, does not repeat in their generation. You know? And so with my mom's passing, as she went up and joined the ancestors, it's like it ends now. And that's what happened. It was so incredibly beautiful, and the way we just connected at my mom's house. There was no fighting, none of that stuff. It was all like, okay, who wants this from Oma? Because we say Oma. Who wants this from Oma? Of course, I went through her closet first, right? Because my mom was like a diva, all right? I mean, she just loved to dress. And I'll share some pictures of her in our house. I mean, her nails were always done. I mean, she was just like, she dressed. Okay, so I used to always get her clothes. I would, get her clothes going. I would call it Harriet's Boutique. And so I already knew that I would be the first one to go to her clothes. So I deliberately left Hawaii with just one suitcase filled with my Tempo teddy bears. So I took 5, 6 teddy bears, not knowing really who I was gonna give it to for my family. It was gonna be for those that really needed it, And so so I just had a suitcase full of teddy bears. But I knew when I would come back, it would be filled with my mom's clothes, and that's what I did. I came back with 4 suitcases. So this is my plan, and I'm gonna say it out loud so the universe hears me clearly, okay? My plan is to honor my mom this way, is to wear her clothes all around the world when I do healing concerts, okay? That's the plan. Hey, Christina, how come you're not a moderator? Hold on one sec. That's my plan. Hold on. Oh, how come I don't have the, Christina, I don't have the option to make you a moderator. That's really weird.
It's set.
Oh, I don't see the green thingy next to your name. Okay, so I don't know. All right. Oh, I see it. Okay. Weird. I don't see it. It says you're moderator. Okay. So anyway, so that's my plan. I have her shoes. I have her bras. I have her underwear because she would buy underwear, brand new, whatever. And if it was used, I wouldn't care anyway. That's my mom. So if you hear this right here, that sound. You hear that sound? That sound. When I would hear this sound, my mom would be nearby. So I have her bracelets that I wear. So I had to get used to that because I didn't want to put them on. I was like really weirded out. I'm like, and then I had them on the side of the bed, and it was like she spoke to me, and it was like, put them on now. So I put them on. But it's still really weird when I hear them because that's the mom sound. But, and they're Surinamese bracelets. That's a whole other story. But I'll share that later on maybe with you guys. So either way, I'm good. Changed, of course. I mean, you change when your mom joins ancestors. There's just no other way. There's a change. There's a shift and there's a change. And as I walk into that change and that shift, all of you, we're going together. So it's been good. I definitely feel really blessed about this community. I changed the time to see what will happen if I do this now on Saturday and Sunday. And that's pretty much it. Let me invite some people in here. I'm gonna be on for maybe 30 minutes, 45 minutes. I'm not sure because I actually am gonna go teach later on. I'm still teaching, of course, and I started doing that right away. But let me hear from you guys. How are you? Let's just kind of connect a little bit. Haven't heard your voices in so long. You have to excuse my voice. I still have a little bit of a traveling cold, so it is what it is. But let me see what you guys are talking about. Oh, awesome! All right, I see it. I see Kia was leaving me a message. All right. Okay. Marlus, thanks for letting me know because my voice is a little bit on the hoarse side. Okay. So thank you. Is that better now? Because I am really.
Yes,
I am really hoarse, so my voice is like I'm very nasally.
I'm
So
listening, but I have to listen so intense
yeah,
because
okay.
the play is overruling it.
No, it's fine because my microphone is on my speaker and I am so hoarse. So no, thanks for letting me know. Is this
This is
better?
much better.
Okay, because I'm like my voice is just like really weird. so, so thanks for letting me know. All right, so we're gonna get started. But anybody, any thoughts? Anybody want to share something? What amazing things been happening in your life? Anyone?
Well, Beverly, you know that I was planning a huge life change, and it's now reality. So, on the other side of the world.
Yeah, it's not reality. Yeah, I'm very grateful for that for sure. How that all unfolded. Yeah. Hey, Angel, glad you're here. Glad you're here. All right. So I wanted to ask you all, and Christina, if you can put up that link for me, or anyone, um, um, if you can put the link up for me for the 100 stories, if you still have that somewhere. I want to remind all of you now that we're back into our sound healing groove. If you have not written how the sound healing room has affected your life, would you please send your story to me? It can be 2 sentences, it can be 1 sentence, it can be a dissertation, it doesn't matter. Okay, I'm collecting 100 stories, and even now, even so more now that my mom has become an ancestor, I realize how important stories are, because that's what we were doing. We were telling stories, right? So I'm collecting 100 stories on how this journey being on Clubhouse in this sound healing room has affected your life, so that other people can hear, I mean, not hear, but actually read your story. And your name doesn't have to be part of it, it doesn't really matter. It's the story, okay? It's the story. And I want to come out with 100 stories. I have 18 so far. So I need a whole lot more. So I need a whole lot more help to get these stories. Like I said, just write it out. 2 sentences, that's all. Three, whatever you feel like writing. It will help, and it will help you too when you read other people's stories. Okay, so please help me out with that. I'm committed. I'm even more committed. I mean, I was already committed, but now, with my mom, with the ancestors, and all the stories, that we've joked around about her and stuff like that, I realize how important it is. So I am going to honor her and get this book out. Okay, I'm gonna get it out. So your help is so appreciated, because I cannot do this by myself. There's no way. There's no way. I need help for you to, tell other people that are part of our community, hey, did you submit your story yet? Are you sleeping better? Are you, do you feel better? Is your energy better? Whatever it is. Okay. All right. Love said. Gonna go ahead and get started. And here we go. Headphones off. jet lagging a little bit, but gotta push through that jet lag. So, but I'll be back next week on Saturday and Sunday. That's gonna be the normal until I get told otherwise, of course. I'm gonna send out an email also because if you want to book a private session with me, that's still, of course, doable. But my prices are gonna go up. And I know it kind of sucks, but it's just the way everything is right now in the world. So I'm gonna send out an email to give you an opportunity to book a session with me before my prices go up. Okay? That's coming in the next week or two. A lot of you have been, booking sessions with me over the last 2 years. So I want to make sure that those of you, that have been booking sessions, you have one more opportunity to get it with that price. Because, it's not something you do every month. It's just kind of a tune-up, like, once, twice, 3 times a year, whatever works for you. All right. I am grateful for all of you. I truly mean that from the bottom of my heart. Okay, hanging out with me, and working on yourself. You know what I'm saying? Working on your own healing. Your own journey. I turned the piano down. Thank you, Sissy Kimmy. Yeah, my voice, I am really hoarse. So can you hear me? I turned the volume down. Can you hear me good? My voice is really, really hoarse. So I hope you can hear me.
Yes, we can now. Better.
Thank you so much. Yeah, I appreciate it because my voice is very. I have like a traveling cold or something. So I turned the volume down since I'm talking now. So as I was saying, for those of you that have been doing private healing sessions with me, I'm going to be sending out an email in the next week or two because my prices are going to go up, and that's just because of everything in the world. Okay, but I want to give all of you an opportunity to still do a sound healing session with me at the price it is now, before it goes up. But I'll send out an email before that. Okay, and so once the prices go up, that's it. But take an opportunity to get it while it's still $54 because it's going to go up to 88. All right, which is more than worth it. You know, but just letting you know. Hey, Carmen, I'm glad you're here. Naomi,
Hi,
good to
Bev.
see
How are
you.
you?
Good. I tell you really quickly before I get off, but I was in the Netherlands, Naomi. I was in Rotterdam and Oranje. My mom passed away on the 20th of February.
Oh, my
And
condolences.
so,
Oh,
um,
gecondoleerd.
yeah, dankjewel.
Ja.
And so, it took us by a storm. She actually she had a heart attack and went in to get a pacemaker placed in, and everything was fine. She was joking around and everything, and all of a sudden, kind of, everything went downhill. It went very quickly. She didn't suffer. It just went quickly. So she was 86, and she lived a long life, and she was tired. She was just tired. She was
Yeah.
ready to join the ancestors. She, you know, just ready to say, okay, that's it, I'm done. My sister was on her way actually, and she told my sister, I'm not waiting for you. I mean, just bluntly like that. She told her, I'm not waiting, and she didn't wait. By the time my sister got there, she joined the ancestors. So, you know,
Wow.
yeah, she said, I'm not waiting. So, we just, I'm just stepping into her incredible strength. I mean, the gift that I have of healing and all that stuff, all that faith and stuff, that's all my mom, that's all her. So I honor her. I just continue to honor her. Now, of course, as an ancestor,
Mende voy para el baño.
So,
Yes.
you know what
Well,
I'm
my
saying?
condolences go out.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Very much. Like I said, my voice. I'm just hoarse because I just got back last week and I hit the ground running. As soon as I got back, so I'm still jet lagging. But I
Right.
wanted to come on, because it's been a month and I really wanted to come on today and just love on you guys and of course get loved on too. Of course, it goes both ways. you know, but I'm totally, next time Naomi, like I was telling Marloes, on the different circumstances, I really want to connect with all the Dutch people, all of the
And I'm so
friends and fans that yes, that I made in the Netherlands, and next time hopefully we'll be able to do that. So having said that, you guys know the deal, you know the drill, you know. Adet Tutu, the bridge, Jewel, Brooke, please come on the stage. I'm going to invite you. Give us the opportunity to love on you. All right, this is how we do what we do here. All right, so come on the
Are you praying
stage,
over
allow for
everybody?
us
Are
to.
you are you
Uh, let's see who's talking.
are
No,
you
Carmen, I'm
praying
getting
over
ready to.
everyone?
Not, no, not today. I just
Okay.
already played. I've already been on since for 45 minutes today. So we're getting ready to go off. But next week, I'll be on earlier, and I will. Next week, I will start that on Saturday and on Sunday, more than likely.
Thank you. And Bev,
Okay.
I just want to let you know something. There was about a year and a half ago when you were playing over us, and when you played over me, you gave me something, and you said, ancestor said, check. You said it looks like like something in orange, like a papaya, but it said right breast. A year and a half ago. Well, this year I left work and I had to go to the hospital and I had to have an emergency procedure in the right breast.
Oh wow, wow,
It was due to the underwire bras and it was growing. It started off as a small pimple and I had written it down on my desk and I always kept it there and I said Beverly. So I went back on my desk. This was like a month and a half ago, a month January. And this was something that you told me right on this stage a year and a half ago and I had everything written down and everything every time we did this. And I looked back and I said, she told me a year and a half ago, ancestor said
oh my
right
God,
breast. So when I left my job that morning, I got up. I wasn't feeling too well, but I was like, "Oh, it's just a small pimple." Did not have any coloration, nothing. But as the day went on, I got fever, got pains in my
wow,
back. When I went to the ladies' room, I saw it. It was red as a tomato. I went into the hospital. Something that told me to go home. I went home and I looked at some candles and I said, okay, let me go. When I went to the hospital, they had to put IV. They had to put me a painkiller, take an ultrasound. They found a small ball in the right breast. They had to put an injection underneath the breast, perform a procedure and take it out. That's what you told, the message that you got from the ancestors a year and a half ago. And I was going to communicate with you. I was trying to see, but I said sometimes she comes on because I wanted to see if I can call you or something. I didn't know about what you had gone through, but I just wanted to let you know a year and a half ago,
wow. That
and I
is
and
wow.
I have it because I was in that day. I was in my office in the house, and I've already said the answers are saying right breast, and it looks like something like a papaya. So it's like an orange color, and I said, okay, I don't know. I'll do some cleanings or whatever, but it stayed there. I never got rid of the piece of paper. Well, a
Wow.
year and a half later, January of this year, had to have a very small procedure. It wasn't. It was at the point where it was small enough to be taken out. Had it gone any deeper, I would have had to go to a doctor due to the underwire bras. But what I wanted you to know is your communication was right on point. The ancestors told you exactly what they wanted me to know a year and a half ago that happened this year.
Wow, that, thank you so much. And I'm going to share that with my nieces and nephews. I'll clip it and then I'll send it to them so they can hear that. Because I'm trying to share with them about my gift, but it's for some of them, not all of them, it's a little bit hard to understand. But I think this testimony right here will help them, um, you know,
I still have it written down. I still have it written down in the house. right
Wow.
breast, papaya color, like something like a papaya. You said that's all they're giving me, but it was
That's
so
all. Oh,
tiny.
okay. Wow.
I wrote
Wow.
it down. That's what they gave you, and you said they're telling me something about a right breast and something. It looks like a papaya, something
Wow.
round.
Wow.
And this year in January, after the first of the year, maybe around the 13th, around there, I had
Mm-hmm.
to go to the hospital.
Wow.
I walked out of my house that morning. Did not get back. They had to do an in-house procedure right there to take the little ball out from underneath my right breast.
Wow. Wow. Thank you so much for sharing. And you know what, Carmen? Can you make that part of your story? Because you said you were going to rewrite yours. Would you include that
Yeah, I
story?
will.
Because that will just be
I'm gonna see if maybe I can take a picture of it. I think you have an email. I'll send it to you how I wrote it down because it's
okay.
written down in my desk on a piece of paper.
Wow.
I never threw it away. Never threw
Wow.
anything. Anytime that you played a song over me, I never threw anything down. Never
Wow.
threw anything away. Oh
That
no.
is wow. That is so. It's so. It just like last night I was laying down and I was like crying because I'm like my dream was to put my trying to get to the Netherlands in time to put my head one more time on my because I'm like a little baby to put my head one more time on my mom's lap, and then I know she would start playing with my hair, and then my sister would say, oh, you're such a big baby. And I'm like, but I never got to do that. But this right here, it's just like um, such a kiss from my mom, um, you know to let me know that, hey, you keep on doing what you're doing. You know what I mean? You keep going forward, one foot at a time, just kind of loving on people and allowing people to get their healing and walk in their journey, and letting me know she's right with me. So thank you so much. That just means the world to me that you just shared that. That's just the coolest thing ever. Wow.
I'm so glad that I was able to because I was going, like I said, I was going to try to get in contact. And I was like, I know she's in Hawaii because she needs to know that
Yeah.
what she
Yeah.
said to me and played over me and
Yeah.
received the
Yeah.
message from my ancestors manifested.
Right.
I'm so glad that it wasn't worse than that, but it's there.
Right, right, exactly. I'm so grateful. Thank you so much, Carmen.
No, thank you.
Wow, that's cool. Hey, Chef Tony, Kimberly, I see you. Nicole, thank you so much for all of you that have sent the stories in. I appreciate it so much. And we're getting ready to go. I'll be back next Saturday and Sunday, and then I will be playing over people. I'm getting ready to head out in a few. I'm gonna go love on some children. I have about, over the weekend between Friday and Monday, I have about 30 students that I teach music to. And yesterday, of course, they missed me a lot. And then yesterday, one of them said, "Oh, I want to give you this sticker." And so she peels the sticker off and she says, "Because I love you." And I was just melting, And then I said, "Okay, I'll put it on the back of my phone." And it's a blue sticker and it says magical. And I thought, now that has to be ancestors because, how does this little girl know, that I love stuff magical, right? So it was so sweet. Um, so let's see who else is in here. Nicole, I see you. All right, I did Tutu. I saw your message. No problem. David, Brooke, I'm glad you're here. Um, all right, I'm gonna since my voice is kind of, on the hoarse side. I'm gonna turn the music back on, and I mean a little bit louder. Vanessa, I'm glad you're here, and of course you know what I want you to do. I want you all to love on each other. So I'm gonna turn the music up a little bit. I want you to go ahead and turn your microphones because you know what I always say. Look to the left, look to the right. You don't know what someone is going through. You don't know, right? You don't know. We need each other, and I keep saying that. We really, 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 really do. Okay? It's not all about Beverly B. It's about all of us. Okay? So keep your head up. Okay? Keep your head up. Find the sunshine. All right? Find a rainbow. If you can't find one, go to my website. There's a page there that has a rainbow. One foot in front of the other. Okay? One of these days I will share the story. Not right now, what it took for me to get to the Netherlands. Okay? That's something, a whole completely different story. But I will share with you one day what it took for me to get there. Because I had some major obstacles. Okay? To get there. I had to go to Ancestors big time. I mean, I was vibrating so high, I think I was ready to, fly off my chair because it took effort for me to get to the Netherlands. I had major opposition here in Hawaii. All right, but those are stories for other days. All right, like Dr. Mumby says, I'm not gonna take her quote on that quote, and I'm not gonna just not give her credit because that's not my quote. But I used it today for the first time. Stories for other days. All right. Turn your microphones on and tell somebody you got this. Come on, Cece, you got this. Cece Kimi, you got this.
Definitely you got
Stevie, you
this.
got
Jackie,
this.
you got this.
Definitely you got
Patricia,
Delia, you
this.
got
you got
this.
this.
Naima, you got
Regina,
this.
you got this.
Angel, you got
Jackie,
this.
you got
Definitely you
this.
got this.
Sid, you
Joe, you
got
got
this.
this.
Amy, you got
Amy, you
You
got
this.
got
this.
this.
Naomi, you got this.
Dave, you
Hey,
got this.
Carmen, I
You
love
got
you.
this.
Thank you so
Dennis, you
much. You
got
got
this.
this. Ted, you
Thank
got
you.
this.
You got this, Beverly.
Doris, you got
Guadalupe, you got
this.
this.
Malus, you got
Chef,
this.
you got this.
Jeff, you got
Kimberly,
this.
you got this.
Kimberly, you got this.
Coach, you got
Nicole, you got this.
this. Adetutu, you got this. And
Tutu, you
David,
got
you got
this.
this.
David, you
Vanessa,
got
you
this.
got this. And
Vanessa, you got
Brooke,
this. Brooke,
you
you
got
got
this.
this.
Thanks for hanging out, Brooke. Appreciate you. All right, I'm going to put this room in about 3 minutes of quiet meditation. Peace and blessings to all of you, and I will see you next Saturday. All right? Peace and blessings.